Hey guys, this is Josh at Strike Industries. We're back for SHOT Show 2024, and I can't wait to show you all the new stuff we have. This is day one, so we're going to break into some of the cool stuff, and we're going to start with our SMC. So our Strike modular chassis, you guys have seen the Alpha before, which was our all aluminum model. This is the Bravo. So the Bravo is a polymer chassis that's made to be a little bit more economical and friendly for everybody to get into, and then also easier for us to produce in big numbers. There's going to be a lot of features we're going to take you through on these, and I'll start at the front. So you'll see our blast shield. The blast shields from the Alphas are available to use on your Bravos. This is the smaller of the two, and you can see on this I can still get my flashlight on there and get a good purchase. You won't be able to use your Alpha magwell, but that's because there's an integral magwell right here. QD points, Picatinny back, so whichever way you want to set up your Bravo, that's up to you. So one of the things I want to make sure that we show you on our SMC Bravo is that there's just a ton of different ways to build this guy out. So we can go all the way from using some of our friend company's parts like SIG Custom Slide, their compensator with their Romeo on it. You will need an optic slide if you want to run an optic. The Bravo does not have a hood like the Alpha did. So make sure you run your optic slide if you want something like that nice Romeo. You'll also see if you use one of our blast shields, so you can run a longer blast shield than your muzzle. That's going to keep some of the carbon off your light. You can also, on our Hyper, run both the extended magazine carrier and a light. So that gives you usability of having PID and also spare ammo. We're going to go on from that to this Bravo, and this again will show you some of the things you can do. You can put a folder on it. This is our bifolder. Now, new change for this year, we're going to be selling this little guy in either the stock or the stabilizer. We listen to the customers and we're going to give you whichever one you want. So there will be two different SKUs for you to buy. This shows also our modular ambi charging handle, so you can swap it over to either side. And you see this little guy right here, this is our FCE, our flash concussion eliminator. It is not a suppressor. It's meant again for a smaller platform like this, just to be able to throw that blast force up a little bit and kind of keep away from the shooter's ear. It does not change the volume or the tone, but it does reduce the amount of flash signature, and it just makes it a more pleasant shooting experience. It's modular, so you'll be able to see a couple different versions of this through the next year. We'll play around with it. And here we have the KP9. So you'll see on this we have a couple different things. So specifically for the KP9, we wanted to come up with an adapter that's going to allow you, if you're running a standard straight back stabilizer or brace or stock, to be able to get a full fold on a KP9. Then for a folder on this, we're actually using our new, it looks like our dual folder, but this is actually our single folder. So some people wanted a simpler model, and that's exactly what this is. It gives the option to use either a brace or a stock as you buy with a single fold instead of that dual fold. Going forward on this little guy, we've got our KP9 handguard. So that's a polymer handguard, super light, very ergonomical, M-lock all over the place, and it allows you to keep your sling mount. Very comfortable, and probably one of my favorite things on this gun. Now we're gonna go ahead and push on to some pistols. So P365, if you got the original, it's a great compact platform. We wanted to jazz it up and do that little strike thing that we do to it. So that grip module, that's a full Strike Industries grip module. You can drop that trigger pack in and kind of build it up the way you want. There's a lot of texturing, a larger rear palm swell, a little bit of grooving in the front, so that we get a really good purchase on it. That allows somebody like, I've got medium-sized guy hands, lets you actually get a full grip on there and get that mag reload without getting anything caught in it. You'll also see our SIG 365 light slide and barrel. That gives you a lot of our styling and also our optional racking grip wings on the back. That's going to be available now Q1, so look for that very, very soon. Then following up behind that is our laser trainer for Glock. We wanted to kind of give you the option to do some dry fire training with the resetting trigger. So right now this is just a prototype model, but what it'll allow you to do is get out there, get training, get those presses in with a good reset trigger, not having to re-rack each time. So that's going to be our laser training module for the Glocks. So that's day one, SHOT Show 2024 in the Strike Industries booth. Make sure you come back tomorrow let's see you again and show you more stuff. See you then.